this is the closet in question. It has 2 dresses hanging out of it. I'm planning on cleaning out all of my closets, and there will be clothing for sale and doll stuff for sale. So if you're interested, stay tuned. I am backed up against a wall right now because this is in the smallest little alleyway of my apartment. So that's what we're looking at. I'm gonna open it up and we'll have a look. And here we are. My hopes and dreams are that I can get this closet into a better state of being. I want to sell some stuff, I want to organize some stuff, just make that a little bit better of a place. And in this video, we're just going to go through everything. We'll have a look at it, see what's going on. And wow, it's gonna be so much fun. It's just more crap in these. It's like there's just crap everywhere. Okay, this is the first 3 shelves minus the BJD clothes, okay? This is what I'm looking at, that's the pile. And right now I think what I wanna do is decide what I'm going to keep from this pile. We'll take a look inside the play sets after we make those decisions, and we'll move on from there. That's a lot of crap, and I don't need that much crap, so let's see what we can do to fix it. Wow. I'm gonna have to deal with my glasses glare. I'm not getting ready for you. I love you, but today I'm not getting ready. So I guess we're just gonna start in this corner, shall we? So I've got here 2 of these, and they're broken because they keep falling out of the closet. In an ideal world, I would find something to put all this furniture in so it stops falling out of the closet and breaking, but I want these because they're good Barbie scale. I can use them for something a little bit bigger. I'm gonna glue these back together, so we're gonna put those in the keep pile. We've got the Suzanne Summers Chrissy doll here. She's in the box. This was one of my first eBay purchases ever when I was a child because of course I was obsessed, because I was obsessed with Three's Company and Suzanne Summers. She looks absolutely cursed. She'd be cute on the top shelf though. I'm definitely gonna keep the box because it's a relic, and I'll probably put Chrissy on my shelf. So she's a keeper. Here's a box of stuff. What is this? Fuck if I know. Why is it tape? Okay, this looks like a bunch of like filthy Barbie furniture from the 70s. The question is, do I want this? Like, why do I have it? Maybe it's for the pool. I'm gonna keep this until I find out whether it's for the pool or not, which is somewhere here. The pool is. We'll find it. I'm gonna put it to the maybe pile. This I love, but I have a full Barbie dream house and I have a bunch of these accessories also. I'm gonna do like a lot, I think, of, you know, doll scale furniture. So that one can go in the get rid of it pile. This is a box of yarn. And it also has some doll hair mixed in, because I used to make a lot of doll hair out of yarn. That gets to stay. I'm gonna put it in the to stay pile. We've got 1 crib. There's more cribs hanging out in here. I'm gonna keep some of these and get rid of some of these. I went through like a silicone baby phase, and I got all this Barbie furniture for them, and I got over it real fast. So we'll keep this crib, and then we'll see. I have this table, this is staying. I have this window that came with the baby set. I have this sort of like open dollhouse also. Let's see what's in this, and I'm gonna keep one of these things. I think it's probably gonna be this, maybe not. My friend goes to a lot of like thrift stores and estate sales and stuff, and anytime she sees doll stuff, she'd pick it up for me. So this is one of those. I don't know how to open this. Is it metal? What is this? How do I open this? Oh. Oh yeah, it's Barbie. That's cute actually, wait. It's disgusting, it needs to be washed. 2 chairs just fell out of it. I think those like somehow attach. This is a kitchen. Oh, this is a kitchen. That's totally different than a window. I don't understand how it even works. You know what? I don't need the kitchen. This is what it looks like. It's actually super cute. It's filthy and disgusting. It all swings out and folds out. That's like really nice. I'm not much of a kitchen girly, like I'm not a chef or a cook, so maybe this isn't the best one for me, but that's a really nice piece actually. I don't know, what do you think, the 90s, 80s? Probably the 90s, right? That's going in the for sale pile. It looks like there's some like broken pieces and shit in there too, so I don't know if it's even worth selling, but whatever. We'll keep the window. This is a Glitter Girls pack I bought for my BJDs and clearly have never opened. That can stay. Here's another piece of Barbie furniture from 1962. I'm gonna throw that in the to sell pile. This miniature carriage house, this is something my friend definitely got for me. I think it has broken pieces inside. This is nice. My feet are gotten from this. I wonder if they're in here and I can glue them back on. This piece is really nice and still has all its legs. It lived in this box. This bed piece is slightly broken, but that can be fixed easily. I'm gonna glue it back together. And this piece, unfortunately, is missing 2 of its legs. So that's how it is. But I think I'm gonna try and sell it. Maybe somebody wants a little bit of a fixer-upper, but these are nice pieces. They're made of wood. This is my Rements tea set. Definitely wanna keep that. I did a really cute photo shoot with it. If you go on my Instagram, you can see it. Here's my Instagram handle. Scroll down, check it out. I think this is the pool. Maybe it's not. No, it is. I think it's also revolting. It has this chair. This, whatever this is. Oh, they're like little side tables. Or you can sit on them. Those are actually cute. Okay, work. The pool is a blow up. Oh, I wanted to like do something with this, but I guess it's gonna have to wait. This needs to be cleaned and I'm gonna need a pump to blow this up because there's no way I'm putting my mouth on that. It has this thing that I'm imagining used to have 2 pool noodles on it to make it float. Are these instructions? Great, there's instructions, perfect. And then this is the outer rim of the pool for decorations. Clearly Mattel from the 70s. That's gonna need a tidy, and I wanna do like a display with the mermaids in it. That was my like idea for it, which is why I kept it so long. We'll see how we go. I might sell all of that in the future also. This is a ramp from the wheelchair. From the Barbie in a wheelchair. I'm gonna keep it because you just never know when you could need one. We've got this thing, which I've never been that interested in, but it has stuff in it. One singular shelf piece to a shelf that I still own. I'm gonna sell this one. It's Mattel. No, it's not Mattel. It's Suzy Goose, but it was like for Barbie back in the day, like the 60s. Another piece of the Barbie Dream House. Gotta let it go. And then there's just a whole bunch of these little craft kits from MGA, okay? I had this like grand plan of using this bathtub and making these little spa kits and like doing a whole photo shoot with it. Never did that photo shoot. That's just like a tabletop, I'm gonna keep it. But what I did end up doing with this bathtub was a photo shoot with one of my BJDs. I made it into like one of those hot bathtubs from an insane asylum, and we did that photo shoot. That was half of the idea for it. So we got halfway there. We're not done. So I'm gonna keep it around until I finish my photo shoots. Someday I'll make these. I'm actually gonna put them inside the bathtub. Oh, there's 3 of them. My God, just wasting money all over. That came with all these accessories. We'll keep them for now. So that'll be a nice project for a later date. What is this? Oh, this is cute little drinks. That's fun. I love these resin projects. So I'm gonna actually not even put them back in the closet. I'm gonna keep them out so I remember to do them. Oh, and this one's flowers. I love that. Okay. I actually need some decor for some of my things up there. Those will get done in the very near future. And then I have, I don't remember if I got 1 or 2 of these, but it's like one of the Lord of the Rings ones, and this one's a sword, and it's got like a mold, and it looks really nice. So that can go in the craft pile. And this is more like accessories for the bath time. What are these? I think they're Ulta, mini brands Ulta. I did an unboxing video for this on my channel a long time ago if you want to watch. I'll link it down below. This guy, I'm gonna sell it. And I might just put all the furniture into one big lot and sell it for pretty cheap because I don't want it. I think this is a clothing rack for mermaids. Let's look at that for a moment. It came in a lot of stuff that I bought, but I don't think I want it. Maybe I do. It's very small because it's really tall and I feel like it could work for BJDs. And it's so hard to find freaking furniture for them because they're an awkward size. They're like kind of scaled like Barbie, a lot of my dolls, but they're much taller. And so I'm always looking for tall accessories. This gets to stay. It's very small, that's fine. Chair for my fun little setup later. This needs to find a new home. I'm gonna put it with that. This is my share box. Share needs a restyle. My friend made this for me. He put together a little box. He loves doing these little kits. And eventually I want to take you to tour his display because it's one of my favorites. She'd look really good in this. It's just got all share clothes in it. Most of these I think are share clothes. Some clothes he made, but I'm not seeing any of those here. I'm gonna obviously keep this because it was a gift. That's not completely true of all of these things because a lot of them I am selling. This I love, and I'm gonna restyle share later in this video, so stay tuned. These are like people-sized patterns. Are they all people-sized? Yes. All from the 60s and 70s. I have a bag at the top full of patterns, so those will just move up there, and then I'll forget they exist. This is like a bunch of backdrops and stuff. I'm gonna keep these, obviously. This is what I used for the tea party setup, these backdrops. They're very small and compact, so they don't take up that much space, so that's fine. Then I've got all of these like pieces from a Barbie dream house. And if you scroll far back enough on my Instagram, you'll see I used to have my bookshelf set up as just like little Barbie displays, and I used to display the dolls in there, which was honestly super fun. But like I'm an adult and I need space to put my stuff. So these just live in the closet now. I can't bear to get rid of them because I can still use them. What's this one? I feel like if I put them together, they'd make a whole freaking house. There's these. Here. That's cool. I like that one. Some of them are one side and some of them are two. Here's a floor piece. This is a cool room. Look at that. And then this kitchen. Here's another kitchen piece. I love this house. I would totally live here. That's probably why I couldn't bear to get rid of them. I don't remember where I got them. I may have just bought them on eBay. This one. This one. Another thin one. Ooh. This is actually my dream house, not gonna lie. Okay. This one, the front door, and then there's another door on the other side, which is the interior, exterior, interior. Fun. And here's, I think, the last one, or is there more? There's more. This one, and then this one. And this is actually the interior of that closet, which I wallpapered with something else. They don't take up that much space, so I can justify keeping them. This is a poster that I used to have hanging in my apartment. I guess not anymore. We'll just put it with this stuff. This is a backdrop I made of Times Square from the 60s, and it has Elaine May, and she's my favorite. It's kind of bent and broken, but I can't bear to get rid of her, and she doesn't take up that much space anyway. And these, I think, came with the remint set. They don't take up that much space. We'll just keep them around. And I've got two of these room dividers. I'm gonna throw one into the lot and keep one. That's fair. And then I really wanted some like 1980s doll clothes for like a project I was working on. Clearly never finished the project because these are still in their box. Do I keep them? Do I get rid of them? Keep this one, get rid of that one. Some faux grass that I used in one of my dioramas, and by one of my dioramas, like my only diorama. And we've got more furniture. Got this guy off of AliExpress. It was too small. So that's going in the to sell pile. This lamp I want, so we'll put it over here. This guy, I can go in the furniture pile. Those come with the little mini things. This one's the one to the Harry Potter one. I don't need that. That's fine. Table gonna keep. This is my picnic set that I used in my picnic Instagram. There it is. It's really cute. I searched far and wide for it and finally eventually found it. We keep her. She's forever. Here's the remaining non-broken chair from that one set. Keeping. This is a shelf. I'm gonna throw it in there because I still have the piece it goes with. Here's a random bag of crap. It has a Rubik's Cube in it. Don't want it. A bunch of faux flowers. A pine cone. And a few little stockings that my friend made one year for Christmas. They are doll scale, which is why I still have them. And this is like, came with a pair of like fake little doll scale Adidas, and I love the bag. So we'll just put the things I want back in.
and keep that. Doll scale mailbox that somebody put a Kimberly Akimbo sticker on. That was a gift from Kimberly Akimbo. I don't really want to remember Kimberly Akimbo, but I have a hard time getting rid of things. This crib, this one, I'm getting rid of. I like really wanted this, but it's too small for my needs, so it goes. We've got 2 of these Barbie heads. I'm gonna keep them because they're useful to me. A table. That I love. There's just like Laura Ashley theme to it. And I don't know, it's like a nostalgic feeling because a lot of media from my childhood had stuff like this in it. That stays. My BJDs are sitting on the rest of that furniture. We've got this house back here, which we'll look at in a minute. We've got this Twiggy set, which I bought because obviously I love it. But it has the peeling disease. And I don't know what to do about it. I was gonna try to fix it, but I don't know if I can. But obviously I'm gonna keep it. I mean, it's staying. This is craft supplies. It stays. I've got these. These are little 14 points of articulation Bewitched classic 8-inch figure by Mego. These are Mego. And I want to use these in my fall display. So we've got Samantha here. And then we've got Endora, and what was her like twin called? They look like they have plastikitis. What was her name? Serena. And there was that thing that I love that they did back in the day when there was like an evil version of a character. They just gave them brown hair and had it be played by the same actress. So these 2 were the same actress. And then there's some trivia on this box that says what was the name of the actress credited with playing Serena, and apparently they called her Pandora's Box. So the things I'm gonna be actively using or moving are over here now. I've got one of these bodies in here. I love these because they're like super realistic and they're like silicone and they squish. I don't know. I actually need to rebody one of my action figure heads, so I have this. Obviously haven't done it. We'll keep that. It wasn't cheap. This is one of my Barbie closets, my many Barbie closets. This one's the Susie Goose one. I just liked it. I don't know. It's got random stuff in it right now. She stays. Selling half the Susie Goose set and not the other half. Split them up forever. Got this little thing. I don't think I want this. It doesn't suit anybody or anything that I have. We've got a skull teammate here, and I'm like really torn on these. Like, I feel like I'll never use them if I'm honest. And does anybody ever just want to buy the skull teammates? Like, shouldn't I just recycle it? I'm gonna keep it around for a little while. I'm still just spreading my Frankie in theirs. Well, I won't be doing that in the future, so maybe I'll sell them as a set or something. But for now, I'm gonna keep. And then we've got a bunch of this rattan furniture, and I'm gonna need this to do my little setup that I want to do, so I'm gonna throw it over here with the rest of the stuff. A really sun-damaged Andy doll, 40-year-old virgin. He does not make sounds anymore, and the base of him is dusty because it has a hole in it. And the reason this is still in the packaging is because he collected things in the packaging, and I just thought that was funny. So he obviously stays. I've had him for 20 years at this point. This is just more rattan furniture. And then we've got some dolls here. And this is such a shame, but I don't have anywhere to display them, and I can't get rid of them. So we've got Trent from the Jean Marshall collection. I like never really liked his outfit. I might have some other clothes that would fit him, but he's not even on display, so who really cares? Got Jean Marshall here. I have 2 Jean Marshalls. I'm gonna sell one of my jeans because I don't have them on display, and it seems a shame that a beautiful doll like this should just like live in a closet. So she is staying, but I have another one that I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna do a separate video about that later on anyway. And then another doll I have here is Twiggy. My friend gave me Twiggy. She's cute. I don't want to sell her because she's from the 60s and that's my favorite era. So I'm gonna keep her. How did they make the hair do that? Oh, it's a wig. That's how they made the hair do that. Work. She's in a dress that he actually made. It's like this little striped sock dress. Cute. She gets to stay. Then we've got this. I was using this as a seclusion blanket in my mental hospital scene. This random hat must have fallen out of the closet. Seclusion blanket gets to stay. And then I've got a ton more baby furniture. We've got this thing. Got a bunch of these little freaking cribs. Keep the blankets. I'm gonna get rid of this crib. I think I'm gonna keep that. We've got this crib with a baby inside of it. Buy this lot of stuff if you get a baby. I'm gonna keep the rocking chair because that one was quite useful for me. I'm gonna keep this high chair. It's quite tall, which I like. This thing, I don't even know what it is. Just throw it in with the rest of the stuff. And that is that on that. And then this guy, which is filthy dirty, like everything else. Let's see what it looks like in there. Oh, that is cute as hell. My friend either found this on the street or found it somewhere. That is so cute. It needs to be clean, so I'm gonna clean that guy up. It stays. Obviously, it's stunning. And I'd love to have furniture for that someday, but I probably never will. So that was fun. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wipe down some of this stuff. Gonna get my to sell pile back in a pile. And I'll meet you back here with the rest of the closet after I get this stuff cleaned up and put away. Except for the few things I want to do a little setup with, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. All right, I put everything back in the closet. One of them is in a temporary storage box, and I bought a couple of storage boxes, okay? There's more room in there, which is great. And these are mostly literally just boxes that I've saved, and I cannot save them all. So I'm gonna go ahead and decide what I want to keep. I'm probably gonna cut art out of them just to have it as a memento, and then let them die. And this is one that's so sad, it's totally sun damaged. I got it when I worked at Aladdin. It's signed by the actress. It's the Jasmine doll that I have. If you watched my collection tour, you would have seen her. But I can't keep this box. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the signature and the little tag that's also sun damaged. I'm gonna put those away with my things and finally let this one go. And then I've got this Cool Times Barbie box. I have this girl, Cool Times Teresa, and what I think I'm gonna do with this is see if I can flatten it out. Get rid of that. No, it doesn't take up any space. These are so funny to me because they're all food themed. Why? They're really cute though. I got her because this doll came from my birth year. She's got a really cute face, but I also really like her. She's adorable. Look at her hair. Ridiculous. Love. We've got this box, which is actually nice. It has something in it. Oh, wow. Look at her. I guess my friend gave me her. She's a Barbie clone, obviously, probably from the 70s or the late 60s based on her face. She needs help. She can live here for a while. Just leave her in there. I'm gonna keep that one. This My Little Pony box has to go. We'll keep the comb, get rid of the rest. Bye-bye. This is, I think she was a French Barbie convention doll, limited edition Color Magic Barbie. Is produced exclusively for participants of the 2004 Paris Doll Festival. So this is a doll that I really want an original of, but the originals don't hold up. And I was desperate to have one with a yellow hair or this red hair. I feel like she was expensive at the time, but probably now she'd be even more. I'm gonna keep this box. She's one of my favorite reproductions that I have. And we've got the gem box. This box is so good. I can't get rid of it. What's in here? These are my horses that I painted. I'll just keep them in there. It's fine. The Kid Super Box has to go. I think I'm gonna try and, oh yeah, this one shouldn't be that hard to just disassemble. What I really like about it is this background. I can read about Colm Delane on the internet. There we go, just a flat board now. That'll store nice in the closet. This is a rough one. The Miss Astronaut reproduction. It's this is super fun, but look how many holes are in it. I feel like it looks bad. Is it worth it? And it's so stupid to keep that. I'm getting rid of it. This is from my Silkstone. This box is quite nice. I feel like it has use and purpose. There's nothing in it. I'm gonna put that in the pile to keep, but I might change my mind later. Then on top here, we've got one of these Barbie cases from 1960 probably, around then. It's got a bunch of these in it, the little, what are these called? The magazines where you can shop for the outfits and things, which I think is so fun. Obviously not getting rid of any of that. We've got this pink one. We've got this blue one. Really high quality outfits, cost $3. That's fun. Yeah, she stays, she stays. We've got one from Tressie. I have a Tressie doll also. It shows you how to do her hairstyles. Definitely keeping that. Is there one more? There's two for Tressie. That'll just stay. And then there's a bunch of hangers in here and all of Tressie's curlers and a bunch of rusted Tressie bobby pins. So that's fun. Got 2 of these Billie Eilish boxes, okay? And I feel like I saved them because they had a cool background or something. Yeah, you can like display the doll in that. But am I gonna do that? No, these are gone. I've got 2 misprint Wicked just flats. Those can stay because they don't take up very much space. I've got this Saturday Night Live Amy Poehler and Tina Fey set. This was just sitting somewhere, like on the curb or something, and I picked it up. I don't even need this, but I'm still gonna keep it. There's here these. I think I'm gonna get rid of them. I've literally never used them, and there's like so many holes in them. I feel like they're not as display worthy as you would hope, you know? So goodbye to those. It was nice knowing you. On the floor here is a signed Lois Griffin action figure. It's signed by Alex Borstein. This also has tons of sun damage, but I'm obviously gonna keep it. This is a action figure head. This is the box I got with my Midge doll. I like won a Midge who was like in perfect condition in her original outfit for like 50 bucks, and it came in the box, and I was so shocked to see it. The box isn't in the best condition, but like that's a piece of history right there. She obviously gets to stay. Here is a Madra doll. This one's signed by Mel Odom in 2007 apparently. I was searching all over for this Madra, or not this exact one, but this face. She had a couple different styles of face, and I really wanted this face. And I found this one for like a reasonable price. It was ages ago. She's so pretty. Look at her. Look at that face. She's absolutely stunning. I wanted the one with the red hair. She came in this. I don't even know if this was her original outfit. It didn't matter to me because I wanted the doll. I think I should display her and dress her up and everything, but I haven't. There's also something like loose inside of her. Don't know what that's about, but I love her. She's so pretty. Unfortunately, she lives in this box. So sad for her. And she has to stay in the box because I don't have any space for her on my shelves. And this is like one of the articulated bodies too. Not all the Jean dolls had this articulated body, but it's so sad for you. Poor Madra, never to see the light of day again. This Megan box I'm keeping. I really like this box, everything about it. Like, it's cute, it's perfect. I can stick her in there. She can be a display piece. This one's staying. One of Bill Greeting's final big hurrahs, I feel like. This Styled by Design doll is one of my favorite dolls that I got this year. Like, I love her so much. She like was created for me. If you didn't see that video, I reviewed her, obviously. You can go check it out. I'll link it down below. And I've got more sun damaged Family Guy action figures. This one was also signed by Alex Borstein. She was like in Toys R Us. This was like 100 years ago when there's still a Toys R Us in New York. She like went there and was signing stuff, so I went because I love her. We were the same side. And then I've got 2 Defa Lucy boxes here from the collector's dolls. I'm gonna keep these because they're really nice. And that's that on that. I did a good job. I got rid of a lot of boxes. I'm in the tiny hallway. It's very hard to work in this space, but I wanted to show you. I've cleared out some of these bags of my BG wigs, and I got some more clear plastic things, you know, the drawers, to set up in the closet. And I want to put those wigs in there. Those will come tomorrow. We'll work on that part tomorrow. From these is mostly, I pulled that stuff. We've got dividers for those little plastic boxes in here. There's like the strap to the Rainbow High closet. This is just a bunch of silicone molds from the Rainbow High dolls. I think I have more of these to put in there. I'll find them later. This is just a bunch of Bratz artwork. Don't know why I'm keeping it, but I am. And then from the shelves above this, I pulled all of these pets. I don't want any of these pets. I'm never gonna use them. So that's that. I've got now empty stuff, but I'm gonna work on the other side that you can't see. I've got a bunch of these shoes from my British Mod Birds. They're great shoes, but they're just disintegrating and falling apart, and I know realistically I'm never gonna fix them. They're basically garbage. This one, see, I mean, like, which is so sad. I wish that they hadn't fallen apart. This one actually looks like it's in good shape, but the sole fell off. And it's just more of the same. Like, down here we've got more craft stuff. It's just some of these and some flowers. I'm gonna stick that with this craft stuff. We've got this mermaid's tail. I'm gonna keep it. That sounds crazy. Okay, mermaid's tail is gonna go in there now. This is a bunch of large accessories, apparently for dolls, and a bunch of combs. This stuff I don't need. That's from Rainbow High. This is Twirli's guitar? Question mark, question mark? This is more stuff from that Rainbow High doll. One of those Rainbow High rings, that can go. And then there's a ton of combs. It's like, I don't need so many combs. And then of course we've got a bunch of disembodied Rainbow High legs. Those are great. We can keep those with the large accessories. I think what I'm gonna do with these combs is keep a couple. And then if you buy something for me, I'll get a surprise comb. How about that? I think these are my favorites. So those get to stay. I've got 2 of these pink ones. So be on the lookout in your package for a surprise comb. This is a bunch of ball jointed doll string elastic. I think I'm gonna put that over here. It's a good place for it. We've got more large props. It's like, do I need all of these is the question. These came with like a lot of stuff that I bought. I think they're for American Girl, but they've got like CDs in them and they're kind of ball jointed doll size. So we'll see. This gone, put it in the pile. These I think were like the players for the CDs. It would be cool if they had headphones, but they don't. Does it open or? It does. That's super fun. Oh, this one's like a radio? I'll keep it. We got another CD here. I want it. This is just a bunch of paper props. I need to go through all of my paper props and see which paper props I want to hang on the wall. I got a bunch of picture frames for those. This is a doll scale yoga mat. We'll put it in with the large props and Rainbow High legs, and a Ouija board. Here's a bunch of literal crap. Okay, we've got a bunch of paper props that I use in a photo shoot for my ball jointed dolls. I think I'm gonna put all the paper props into that bag, and the rest of it seems to be like Monster High stuff, which I have some of that somewhere else. These may have been too big to fit, so we'll just stick it all in here. And then I've got a bunch of these little skirts. I mean, nobody really wants that, do they? I've got a towel. I'm gonna leave that with the bathtub. And I've got 3 of these elastics. And then I've got this comb. What's that one from? That one's fun though. Keep it. There's a cup. Why do we need a cup? Actually, that's good for crafting. I'm gonna put it away with my other crafting cups. And some more sort of books and paper props. We'll throw that into the paper prop pile. I've got a doll scale Santa hat and then some camera equipment. Doll scale camera equipment. Paper prop from Jean Marshall. Then we've got a tablet here. That one's nice. She gets to stay. Some more art paper props. And I have this like a bunch of art stuff here, which I think I'll keep, but we can put them in there. Some very nice bags, but they've got to go. A plate of food. Where is this from? I don't know, but there's more Barbie food. That one's fun. This is Caddy's backpack. Why is it here? And then this umbrella. And then half a Rainbow High purse that I'm never gonna make, so that can go there. That's cleaned out now. I'm pretty happy with that because I feel like I cleaned out an entire one of those bags. I've got just a couple of extra shelves up there, which is great. We're moving in the right direction here. The last thing I want to go through for now is this box. It's got a lot of BJD stuff in it, and it's got some wigs I know I'm never gonna use, like this one, so I'm gonna sell that. This wig I hacked to bits, so it's like I have to keep it. Truly, of course, this one is gonna go up for sale. This white one can go, I don't need that. Oh, this hat I bought that never fit anybody or didn't suit their style. We've got a fur wig. Cute. That's gone though. Another fur wig. That's gone. This one's too big for anybody I own, so that's gone. It's really long. Black. It's like for a 1/3 scale. I have no idea what size anything is, so I guess that's gonna be a problem. The reason I have these wigs is because they got sent to me with stuff that I bought. Just been like hoarding them all this time. What's this one? Free gift, apparently. It's a short blonde one. This one actually has a size on it. It's a 7. Just a random Jean Marshall shoe popped out of that. And here's another like crazy looking fur wig. I don't know. Don't know where it came from. Is this underwear? I found underwear. I love finding underwear. This is hair I'm keeping. Here's 2 more wigs. I purchased that one. And this one is one that I made, but the doll I made it for, it doesn't suit her style anymore. So that one can go. Cubby hole full of pillows. This is just some more large props. Did I have another large prop hole? I guess I can make one. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, random rat. I gotta find the rest of the Jean Marshall shoes. And then there's a singular Barbie shoe in here. And then this thing that Pasha gave me. I need to find somewhere safe to store that. A beautiful portrait of Kenjamin. Silicone cap. Pillow. And then I've got this spear that came with the doll that I bought. I could actually use that in something I'm cooking up for this video. And that's the box, basically. And here it is. I was dying to get these guys set up somewhere. Here comes Midgie. Can you move? Oh, you're just gonna come say hi? Is that the most beautiful of creatures? Clearly she's not getting enough attention at home. We've got this room. We've got Lilith here, the leader of the pack. I went ahead last night and made these Miniverse kits. 10 on 10 would not recommend. The new resin that they use is really hard to cure, and this is black resin, so it was even harder to cure than the one that was actually clear. It took me hours to make them. They came out pretty badly. You can't tell how bad they look. Oh, Midge loves Lilith now. She used to not like Lilith very much. We've got Sesame Bean looking off in 2 different directions. And we've got Luck here in her bathing suit that I made for her. And then in the entryway, of course, we've got Megan and Serenity, her favorite Labubu. Just best friends, those two are. And then we've got Cursed Lafufu. I bought that for myself as soon as Gypsy was over. He was on the bottom row in like one of those New York City gift shops, like hidden. Cause look at that face. A face only a mother could love, and I'm his mother. Here's this one, Love, I think she was. I gave her hair extensions. That's that. Yeah, in my head canon, these characters, these creatures all like live in the same world, and they're all constantly creating mayhem for everybody involved. And in fact, we've got these little dishes here. Let's focus on them. And it says, "You've been poisoned." I knew it. I knew they were trying to kill me. Here's a terrible shot of the other one of these that I made. One of the sets of flowers fell and I can't find it, but the vase doesn't really hold the flowers very well anyway. And even though this is perfectly clear resin and it was made in a perfectly clear mold, I could not get the resin to cure, and I used 2 separate lamps. 2 separate UV lamps. One of them was different than the other, and it was supposed to be the one that works on the new MGA resin, but it didn't. This is actually a little room that I made for the Clueless Brats. I just like wanted to get some of the stuff out of my closet, and so I figured I'd set up a little space for Cher and her friends to go. I thought it was funny that I put a Barbie on her shelf because she's a brat. What do you think, Isaac Larian? How do you feel about that? That's the little room setup. I think it came out pretty cute. Just making a room out of stuff that I had, absolutely. All right, it's day 2 and things are really coming together here. These just arrived in the mail. I went ahead and put all the doll furniture that I decided to keep into them so it stopped falling out of the closet and breaking. And what I want to work on now is up here. I got some more of these, and I want to put those wigs in there. There's a couple of things I need to put away, obviously, but that's looking quite nice. The freaking BJD stuff now has an entire shelf in the closet, which is excessive and hoardy. Yikes. Not even straight, not even close. I'm like smashed in a corner. I can't describe, like I can like touch the wall. Like I'm spread across right now. That's how big this hallway is. It's very small. I want to put these wigs into this. I've got a few articles of clothing to put away, and then like it'll be set for now. I've got a few more things to put away. We'll take a look at the whole thing in the end. This one was somewhere else. This is my Ella wig. She's gonna get back into this for my fall setup, but she's in a blonde one right now because she's trying to look like everybody else. I gotta do another story time with the BJDs because I feel like there's updates, you know. She's gonna live there on her own. And then we've got this one. This was a wig I had made for Ella, but I didn't like it on her. And then I gave it to my Amicus doll Freya, and she looked just like Britt Marling in it. So we're gonna keep that for the Britt Marling look for her. But she's got an Aurora wig right now that was made for me by Hopeful Creations. She's one that I plan to get to like pretty soon. I guess I'll film the whole process and everything. So if you're interested in like crafty BJD painting, getting a doll together content, it's coming, but it's probably going to take a while because that's like a lot of work and steps and processes. These two things, I like them. They came with my full set Doll Chateau Sharon, but she's a different character right now, but I quite like this wig and I want to keep it, and I like this hairpiece, so I'm going to keep these things together. We can put those just in there, I think. Ella's turban, I'll put that in with her. You know what? I'll put it in with her hair. These were Ella's little witch pieces. We might use some of those again. I'm gonna keep those up here. You know what? I'm gonna put this with this. This is just a silicone cap. I'm gonna throw it in there. These are just random hair pieces from a British Mob Birds fashion pack that I had intended to make fit a doll and like never did. It's still sitting over there in pieces, but here's the hair pieces. I think they'll probably fit in a small one. They're like meant to be added on to the hair. They're like 60s sort of hair pieces, which is super fun. This is Ella's wig. You know, she likes to wear wigs. But then her sister told her that her wig looked like a wig, and so she went out and got a better one. That can go in there. And then we've got, oops, we've got a couple of mass market wigs here that I like. This is one of the wigs I made for my doll Cherry. That's a nice wig. She gets to stick around. This is like one of the first BJD wigs I ever made. It's terrible, but it fits my Pasha doll. And I feel like every doll I own has worn it. This is one of the Pasha like 3D printed wigs that you used to be able to buy off Shapeways. I miss the Shapeways day because you would just buy like the cheapest accessories and like customize them however you want. Sad that that's gone, but that can go in there. What have we got in here? This is another Pasha wig, but this one was made by like a proper wig maker. Inoki maybe. I can't really remember. They were having a sale and I bought this. It's kind of like mullety. It's cute. She was in this for a long time, but she's like an assassin, so she changes her hair a lot. Oh, and this is another piece of Ella's witch costume, but I made her something better, so we'll just put that up in here anyway. This is a 1/6 scale top. Where is that? 1/6 bottoms. There's no 1/6 tops. So I guess we'll just make a new drawer for that. Great. And this is 1/4 pants. These are for Cherry too. She's got a very particular and distinct style. I made them for her. I went through a phase, you can watch it on here. There's a playlist called Crafting, it might be in there, where I was trying to like sew through some of my fabric and I made like, I don't know, like 10 outfits or like 10 pieces, and I like hardly made a dent in the fabric and then promptly gave up. So this is 1/4 slim pants. There's no space. Okay, these can go live with this then. I like these drawers because I can see through them and it gives me an idea of what's inside. Like I tried labeling them, but they got all jumbled. I need to do some rearranging. These things need to move is what I think needs to happen. This is a cute top, sort of hippy dippy top from Alice's collections. And these are also from Alice's collections. I just took in the waist to make them fit my slimmer dolls because I need this larger drawer. So I've got this dress. This is a Jean Marshall dress and I had got it for a specific reason, but it didn't work out, but I love it. It's so pretty. I got a great deal on it too. It was like really cheap. The problem is the dress fits in there, but I got 2 crinolines here and they're like big and fluffy. Maybe they can just live here for now. They'll probably fall every time I open it and then I'll get mad, but that's that on that. And here we go, here's the final results. We've got that bag, which is commercial patterns for people,
And that box is patterns that I made for people in fashion school. There's a bunch of doll boxes up there and a couple of things. And this is mainly doll boxes. And there's that Barbie case there, and the Madra there. My pride and joy, my BJD closet system for ball jointed dolls. There's these guys. I might be able to get them on display. And I'm gonna do an updates video with display stuff for the fall coming pretty soon, and maybe we'll put them up then. Because I have a little room on my top shelf. Maybe they can just go there for now. This thing that my friend found for me at a thrift store for $10, one of the best things I own. We've got that stupid box of yarn. I hate that. If that box of yarn was just a little bit shorter, I could fit another one of those there, but I can't. This shelf, which looks kind of messy. It has the bathtub, some of the chairs, a lot of the little accessories. I put a bed in there, all the furniture that likes to fall and break, and then the bottom shelf here is my craft box, my dollhouse, and a lot of like backdrops, backgrounds, some grass. And then coming up here, we've got some action figures, some little trinkets, my vintage Barbie dogs, some more little trinkets, some LOL tots. I went through a phase where I was trying to find BJD shoes, and I thought these real little shoes were gonna fit. They didn't. That bag I got from a Gashapon. Went through a gacha phase too. You can go back and watch those. And then the little bags here. That side is completely full. Over here, we've got my action figures from Game of Thrones. My doll bags for varying sizes of dolls. A lot of them are in use right now or in other displays. We've got my Impractical Jokers action figures. That's just a totally normal thing for somebody to have in their house. And guess what? 2 empty shelves for more stuff. These got slightly filled up by a few things, but not by much. Like, that's my phone case. That's coming out of there. It's got the rainbow high glitter in there, some pat boxes, and some picture frames that I plan to use soon, so hopefully those will move. But that's the closet. Yay! And I guess the last thing to do is go ahead and change Cher and Chrissy and put them up in the display. So let's go do that. There they are. I quite like the Cher dolls, if I'm honest. This one actually has a repaint though, and I think she looks better than ever. That Chrissy though, she ugly. Suzanne Summers was so cute back in the day, and I don't understand what they did to her. She deserves to be seen, and we're gonna make her seen. So this was one of the outfits I was thinking for Cher. So that's a maybe. Let's see what else I've got in here. There's like these. Don't feel like that. This one. This one. My friend made this one. That's fun. Got some disco pants, maybe for Chrissy. A disco hat. Or maybe she wants to wear pink. Maybe. There's another one with a one sleeve. I don't like that one as much. Oh, this is what Cher's face used to look like. See, it's much better now. Her arm fell off, which is why she's in this box. It's very sad. Ooh, this one too. I like that one. Oh, this fringe one is so good. Oh, there's these blue ones too. Those are fun. There's a blue skirt. Here's a top. Well, it's a jacket, unfortunately. I love that leisure suit moment, absolutely. And it looks like my friend embellished this Cher dress. Gave a little upgrade. I wish the leisure suit had like a shirt. I'm sure I have a shirt somewhere. Well, I don't have anything good enough to go with the blue or the black. I'm gonna put Chrissy in this one. It's like a little bit dirty, but I think we can pose her so that that can't be seen. And it's falling apart, but we'll make that work. I like have no experience with these dolls. I don't think I've ever even undressed one. I hope her arm doesn't fall off. You can see that the plastic is like rotted. Let's see what else is going on under here. They're pretty articulated for the time. Look at her. Rubbery legs. The dress is stuck. Oh, it melted to her. Oh, there's a giant hole in the crotch. I don't feel like sewing it up. Forget it. Forget it. You know what we'll do for her? We're gonna give her this one. We're gonna put her back in the same exact dress, except we're gonna give her the one that's embellished. That's what we're doing for Chrissy. What is this hair fiber, do you think? It feels dry and rough. That's fine. That's what she's wearing. Let's see. I'm gonna try my like original choice for Cher.
And then if it doesn't work out, we'll move on to some other ones. She also got a reroute. I think that's human. He was doing some wild stuff. He was like, yeah, let's just give a Cher doll human hair. Like, honestly, work. Can style it if I had any styling skills. This one's also melted. I think this is supposed to wrap around the back. Come back around and hook onto this. But it's kind of stretched out. And guess what? I don't feel like fixing it. Let's take it off and see how we feel. Yes, I love that. That looks so good. That's what she's wearing. And because we don't have any other shoe options, white shoes it is. Oh, look what else is in the box. It's a catalog of all the looks. Oh, I wish I could make that one work right now. That one's so good. Ooh, this one's good. Cute. And then there's Sunny. I didn't even know there was a Sunny doll. And the play sets with these were so cool. She has like a whole dressing room and stuff. I think my friend has it. I'm trying to get over his house so that I can show you his collection because that's a cool collection. But there they are. Wow, what a delight. Not too much change there, but that's fine. I'm gonna go put them up in the display, and you know, that'll be it. That'll be the video. And there they are. They're right in the middle. I feel like Cher deserves to be there. This face will haunt my dreams, but that's fine. I feel like they kind of made the shelf look better, honestly, because it kind of rounded out the shelf a little bit. So that's good. That's nice. I was thinking of putting the Jean Marshalls there, but I don't know if there's enough space. I guess we can try and find out. But anyway, that's that. I'm gonna round this thing up. And that is going to be the video for today. Everybody, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed coming along this ride with me. I just really needed to get this stuff done. I thought it might be fun to watch, if I'm honest. I was very productive. I got rid of like 6-7 bags of stuff. Cleaned out all of my closets, and this is the pile of stuff I am selling or donating. It will no longer be a part of my life. That's a lot of stuff. Can you believe I had this much crap inside of my house? How is that even in here? I don't know. It's very small in here. But let me know down below, what was your favorite part of the video? Do you enjoy these like sort of tidy up videos? Like, is it relaxing for you? Is it motivating for you? I don't know. Just tell me in the comment section down below so I know whether to do one of these again or not. If you made it all the way to the end here with me, put a broom emoji down below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I hope that you have a wonderful time. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time.